Hey everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. On the table in front of me is the gorgeous Twosun TS80 Jaeger. This is a Vitesse design. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, this is actually not mine. This is my husband's, but I actually stuck it in my pocket. I've been carrying it around, so I wanted to go ahead and give this one a review. It is very big for me. You can see I have an issue with this type of thumb stud. They are a little bit harder for me to get in there because I actually do not have any knives like that. I only have his, so I'm going to be a little bit careful with it. You do have a beautiful Tonto D2 blade. This does run on ceramic bearings, and I'm so tongue-tied right now. You have a titanium handle with this gorgeous carbon fiber inlay. Now, the titanium has this awesome milling on it. Not much, but it's enough to where you can feel it, you can see it, and it does make a little bit of a difference on the knife and the grip itself. You have this titanium clip. You have a titanium back spacer. If you prefer, which some people do, you do have a lanyard hole in here. You also have a frame lock. Now, this is a beastly little knife. It's heavy. It is a little workhorse. You know, once in a while I tend to just run over to my husband's collection. I'll take one out here and there just to give it a try and see what I think. This one has been pretty awesome. Now, despite the fact that I'm carrying it more because I'm actually trying to learn how to use these thumb studs, which also are carbon fiber, by the way. But it's something where, you know, the more you use something, the more you get used to it, the better you get at it. So that's another reason I'm carrying it. Not just because I like it. I mean, this thing for a larger size knife really does feel good in hand. Now, like I said, it is milled titanium with the carbon fiber inlay. You have the carbon fiber thumb studs on there. Let's see if you can see that. And trying to get in the right light. You have, let's go ahead and do some specs on this. You have a 4-inch blade, 1, 2, 3, 4, with a about a 3.5 inch cutting edge. You have a closed length of, I believe it is 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4.5 inches total closed length, almost 4 3/4. Your overall open length, we're getting it, haha. Your overall open length is, wow, it's about 8.5 inches. So this is a really good size knife, and it is 5.3 ounces. So that is actually, that's a pretty heavy knife. Price-wise, I do believe a Therapeutic Edge. My husband said that this one is one that he had to get off of eBay because it wasn't available, but I could be wrong, and he is not around right now, so we can't ask him. But, this blade, I mean, this is just phenomenal. The grind on this, it's a compound grind, really. Just gorgeous. I love it. Actually, it looks like a satin grind, too. But it's just a great knife. I mean, you know, your edge from base to tip all the way, you have a great working surface. Now, a lot of people, you know, you're not always going to use just the flat edge here. You're going to want to get in there and maybe poke something to start it or whatnot. So I do love the fact that you're going all the way to the tip on this one. I think that is awesome. There's a bit of oil all over this one. Feels in hand. It is interesting how the handle starts out a little bit wider and does get much narrower down here. However, because of the contour of this, it really does feel good in hand. And I'm sorry, the lighting is just horrible tonight. I have a lot of reflection, but this feels really good in hand. Despite it being, or I guess should I say, looking like it's going to be very unevenly balanced, you know, it's really not. It feels balanced really well to me. It feels, like I said, it feels great in hand. I think because it's a bigger knife, but it is smaller towards the bottom. To me, that makes it easier for me to hold. If it would be this flat all the way, it would be much harder for me, being that I have smaller hands. I love the open design on it. I think that is absolutely awesome. You know, like I said, you do have the option of putting a lanyard. I really don't know on a knife this size that, I don't know that I'd put a lanyard on it. I guess to me, I feel like once the knives get to a certain size, I wouldn't want a lanyard on it. I would want something smaller. Now, if you want to do a comparison on this, we do have the Rat 1, which actually is a larger knife. But, you know, all in all, let's see here. We've got a bug out over here too, which, you know, you're talking a really good size knife. I mean, you're talking inch, maybe about an inch more in length. Now, you know, this isn't really a fair comparison between the three, but for size-wise, I'm just trying to give you kind of more of an accurate look at it to see what you think on size-wise and give you comparison so you know kind of what you're working with. A lot of the times, if you see a knife in my hand and you are a guy or a male, you may not, you may think it's really big because of the size of my hands, or may look too small or whatnot. So I do like to pull out the other knives just to give you guys a little look at that. Again, just to go over it, it is a D2 blade. It is a carbon fiber, or it has carbon fiber thumb stubs, carbon fiber inlay on a beautiful milled titanium handle with a milled titanium clip. It is a frame lock, and it is smooth. I mean, it is like butter. I'm getting it. There we go. If I give myself a little flick there, you know, like I said, it is a big knife. Give myself a little flick there, and then I can get it. But this has just been a great knife. There hasn't been anything I haven't tried with it that it has not done. So this is one, you know, Twosun's just doing amazing things, and I know they're coming out with more this year. I'm super excited to see what they come out with. I can't wait to get my hands on more Twosuns. They're just great overall knives. I mean, period. That's it. They're just great knives. You'll see me reviewing some more of these pretty soon. I'm going through the Twosun collection that we have, and we're just going to take a look at them and compare them and you know, and hopefully see what we can grab coming up this year, and we could get out there. Like I said, Twosun's doing some great things too, so I can't wait to see what happens. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button there. Love to have you here all the time. Go ahead and check out another video we've got going over here. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I love answering you guys. I love talking to you guys. So please feel free to leave something, anything, whatever you want. But, you know, keep it clean. That's all that I ask. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, thank you.